This movie is how you know that Hollywood is fucked up. They hid the dark truth in the most popular movie in the world and nobody picked it up. Just watch this shit before it gets taken down again.
Shut your pie hole.
Or what? Ranger Rick, you gonna shoot me?
I can do that.
There's some kind of electrochemical communication between the roots of the trees, like the synapses between neurons. And each tree has 10 to the 4th connections to the trees around it. And there are 10 to the 12th trees on Pandora.
Which is a lot, I'm guessing.
It's more connections than the human brain. Get it? It's a network. It's a global network.
If you totally missed it, she's talking about those billions of connections in our brain that are fully turned off. It's almost like our brains are waiting for a switch to be turned on. And you wonder why you have so much brain fog or brain rot or you can't stop the doom scroll. Now, it's not your fault, but it is your problem to fix. When I did more research, I came across this human biologist who exposed how people can go from average human beings to superhuman in minutes.
Most people, especially young people, probably don't realize that they're walking around right now at about 55%, maybe 60% of their true state of normal. There is a nutrient, an amino acid, a substrate, compound, an element missing from their body that if they knew what it was, would make the difference between them being an average person and being a superhuman.
What supplement can I take? Don't end your sentence there, Gary.
So it's called L-theanine.
I did the homework, and what he's talking about is L-theanine. The studies are showing that this stuff is literally the building block for dopamine and serotonin in your brain. Those two trigger alpha flow state in your brain. That's when all your distractions and all your procrastinations just melt away, and your brain is fully turned on like somebody hit the switch upstairs. The craziest part about this is that billionaires have been using this shit for years because they had already known about its superhuman effects.
What do you want us to try first?
Try the mints first.
Oh, the mints?
Yeah. Sliding tin one.
How long does it take to be effective?
5 to 10 minutes. People who try our product really love it.
Ryan, I gotta tell you, I am so fucking hyper right now.
Yes.
Let's go!
What those sharks were chewing is not your average gum. They were chewing this NeuroGum stuff. And before you even think that it could help you, there are some things that you must know. It's the first gum to have caffeine and real L-theanine in it. And these two Asian guys have figured out how to engineer energy and focus on demand. Like 3 to 5 minutes of chewing this shit, and it's almost like that movie Limitless where that man becomes a whole nother motivated person. The only red flag about this stuff is that since they came on Shark Tank, this shit has been selling out like crazy, and even Joe Rogan chews this shit, so when he yaps about it, it sells out even more. If you're even lucky enough to see the orange card around here somewhere, that means they are still available and you need to grab them before they sell out again.